How you doing today, boys and girls? Aerodynamics here, looking to give you a little taste of Marksmanship Hunter. We're going to go over your gear, stats, talents, glyphs, buffs, everything you could possibly need to know about being a Marksmanship Hunter, all the way down to your rotation. You know, just to get you a little more prepared for your raiding and the upcoming expansion Legion. So we're going to head on over to a targeting dummy. We're going to go through everything. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, here we are at the target dummy. We're going to start going over your gear real quick. So let's open that up. Everything you're going to be looking for is going to be crit, multi-strike, agility being your primary stat, of course. Now, I happen to have a 4-piece tier here. So 3 of these pieces only have either crit or multi-strike on them, which is okay. Now the legs have crit and multi, which is awesome. Still need to upgrade that in heroic. Crit multi, crit mastery. Crit multi. Now this is the crossbow off of Sock. Still need to get the one off of Manny, which is crit multi-strike, which is going to be way better for Marksman Hunters. I like the agility proc on the Stone of the Elements. Plus, it'll help out your healers when you can heal yourself 40% more effectively with a pot if you need to pop one. Mirror the Blade Master, of course. Your legendary ring. Everything is going to have agility, crit, and multi-strike. You want to get that crit up to as close to 53% as possible. 50% is the soft cap, but you want to get it to 53 because raid bosses have a 3% suppression, which you want to negate, and it will automatically make your aim shots critical strike 100% of the time. Alright, let's take a look at talents. Alright, as far as talents go, you're going to want to take Crouching Tiger, Hidden Chimera. Binding Shot is useful for controlling mobs. Iron Hawk, I mean, this is a toss-up here, but I believe Iron Hawk is going to be better. You know, you're going to reduce all damage taken by 10% throughout the entire fight instead of, you know, just healing yourself for 30%. I take this one all day, the Iron Hawk. Thrill to Hunt, with the chance to trigger Thrill to Hunt, which is going to reduce the focus cost of your arcane aimed and multi-shots. Usually when that procs, I'll pop a rapid fire and then just go nuts. Stampede, of course, Stampede all day. Glaive, Powershot, and Barrage. They all have their own particular uses. Usually in raids where I can stand around a lot and take advantage of the sniper training, I'll use Powershot. Barrage I usually only use in dungeons. And Glaive Toss, you know, if I know there's going to be multiple mobs around, also in dungeons and select boss fights. So it's a toss-up. Powershot's going to be more beneficial if you have your 4-piece set. So until then, I wouldn't use that. I would just stick with Glaive. And of course, Lone Wolf. I'd rather have the 30% increase instead of having a pet. If you're Marksman, you're definitely going Lone Wolf. Glyphs. Major glyphs are the only ones you have to worry about here. Your Glyph of Chimera Shot heals you for 2% of your maximum health every time. It's going to help out your healers tremendously if you're firing it, so it's going to add up over the course of a raid. And it's going to turn out to be a tremendous amount of healing. So your Glyph of Deterrence increases your damage reduction on deterrence from 50% to 70%. It's going to help out your healers tremendously as well. And Glyph of Liberation, when you have to disengage, you'll gain 4% of your total health back, which is also helps out your healers and, you know, could keep you alive for a crucial few more seconds. Alright, buffs and what you're going to need to be prepared to go into raid. Your first, let's see, is going to be Greater Draenor Agility Flask, 250 agility for an hour. If you have the rep, you're going to want to get the Empowered Augment Rune from Vol'jin's Headhunters. And your food of choice could be 125 critical strike food, pickled eel. And that's going to be your buffs. Of course, you're going to have your raid buffs given out, and if you're lacking a particular class, you can give out the buffs yourself. Here you have multi-strike, versatility, strength, agility, intellect for stats. Let's see, this one is the spell power, haste, critical strike, stamina, and mastery. So if you're lacking any particular class in a raid, you can just fill in yourself. There's the buffs that your pets would normally give. So I'm going to throw on crit right now. And we'll get... Alright, so let's get started with your opener and your primary rotation here. Alright, first things you're going to want to do is eat your pickled eel for your crit. And of course, pop your rune and your flask. Alright, so he's done eating. Rune, flask. Alright, since I'm apparently not in a raid, I'm going to give myself crit. Now with all that, it took me up to 43%, still 10% under, but I'll get that with new gear and enchants and such, so I'm not worried about that. Alright, now I haven't targeted. You see how the bit in the spell flash is telling me to start out with Glaive Toss, which I'm not going to do. I'm actually going to switch it over to Powershot. Especially if you know that your target is going to be stationary a lot, or if you're going to be stationary a lot, rather, Powershot's going to be good to go because you cannot cast that while running. And that paired up with your sniper training is going to deal a considerable amount of damage. Alright, so I'm assuming on pull that your raid is going to pop ring and give you a DDM countdown. So on 1, you're going to pop your agility flask, ring will be popped, and then you're going to start your opener, which I'm going to do Powershot. And I'm just going to aim shot all day, throwing in Chimera shots. Don't forget about these Chimera shots. They're only going to heal you for a little bit, but it's going to add up over the course of a raid and really help out your healers. And toss in a disengage every once in a while as well. If it's not going to put you out of range of the boss, pop in a disengage, heal yourself a little bit, run back up and do it every once in a while. It'll help you out with healing on your raid. Any kind of damage mitigation, let's say pounding on Cormac. Alright, you can deterrence through that. Take 70% less damage with your glyph. But if you're going to do deterrence to help out your healers and deter some damage, mitigate, make sure you have a macro. I have this macro for cancel aura, and you're going to cancel aura your deterrence. So this way you don't have to wait out the entire 5 seconds without attacking. Alright, so let's light this guy up. Let's see. Alright, so let's see. 3, 2, 1. Pop ring. Here we go. Also going to pop mirror to Blade Master. Get that damage going. Thrill of the Hunt is popped, so I'm going to pop that with fire. Build up some focus here and aim shot all day. Now, the after effects of the ring aren't going to affect range very much unless your raid leaders have a stack or something like that. So don't even worry about it. Let's see, alright, and you got your traps on. I got my traps key down here. So one, there's a trap, toss that out there, just a little extra damage. Build up some focus here. And then normally, you get your boss down to 20% or so. They're gonna pop. They're gonna pop Lust or Time Lord, whatever you have to have on you. Then you're gonna pop your potion. I usually pop Stampede at that point. And your Blade Master up. Mirror the Blade Master, if you happen to have it, it's a kick-ass trinket. You're gonna want to use that on cooldown as much as possible. If you know that your target is going to remain relatively stationary, if he's moving around, it's going to be pretty useless. And that's really it in a nutshell. And Marksman Hunter is the easiest of the classes to use, in my opinion. And right now it is the most effective. And it only only sustaining about 80k right now, which I guess isn't bad, you know, considering I don't have all the other raid buffs and stuff like that. You know, but take into account that it's gonna change slightly over the course of a raid, especially if you're running around, moving around, doing the raid mechanics, etc. So, and I hope this was somewhat helpful for you guys. And, you know, in the comments, if I missed something, I could do something better, let me know. I will edit the tutorial. There's always something out there that someone else does different that it could be beneficial. And I'm not one to shy away from helpful advice. So please feel free to leave any comments or suggestions down below. You know, feel free to subscribe for future videos. I'm going to do a couple more videos in other classes and some random stuff in between. But thanks for stopping by, thanks for watching, and have fun raiding out there.